So there is a employees table. There is 100 employees in that company. Okay.
100 employees in the company.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can you give serial number for this without adding any column?
So output should have 2 columns.
Yeah, serial number, comma, employee ID. You can assume.
So if you want to return a number that represents the order that a row is selected, the first row should start from 1, and then second row has to be 2. We can use row num pseudo column.
Okay. So can you give me the syntax?
Select row num
Okay.
space serial number,
Okay.
comma,
Hmm.
table name. What is the table name?
Employee.
Employees dot star
Okay.
from employees.
Okay. So can you please repeat one more time?
Select row num
Okay.
space serial number,
Okay.
comma, employees dot asterisk
Hmm.
from employees.
Okay. So apart from row num, any other way?
We can use row underscore number analytical functions.
Yeah. Can you give me the syntax?
Select row underscore number
Okay.
over order by what column in employee table? Employee ID you said.
Yes.
Order by employee ID ascending
Okay.
as serial number,
Okay.
comma, employee ID
Mm-hmm.
from employees.
Okay. So I am adding one more column like salary.
Okay.
So there is some decimal values like 6.1, so something like that. So I want output like 7.
Okay.
So how will you update it?
We can use round function.
So my values are like 6.1. I want output like 7. So round will support this.
Oh no, round will not support. The 6.1 output will be like 6.
Okay.
So if 6.1, if you want 7, then we can use C.
Okay. Okay. So I am adding one more column like department.
Okay.
So here 10 departments is there. So those 10 will be updated to our employee table. Okay.
Okay.
So now I want a department wise salary.
Department wise salary.
Yes.
So department wise, select department ID, comma, salary from employees.
So how many records it will give?
If you have 100 records, it will return 100 records.
So how many distinct departments we have?
Since okay, you said like department wise salary. What salary?
So total salary.
So select department ID, comma, some salary from employees,
Okay.
group by department ID.
Okay. Okay, fine. So there is some data issue. Some of the salaries updated to negative. Okay.
Okay.
So now I want output like department, comma, positive salary, comma, negative salary.
Sorry, please, can you repeat it again?
Yeah, see, department wise total salary, whatever you said, that is correct. Okay.
Okay.
So what happened is there is some data issue.
Okay.
Now for a few of the employees salary updated as negative.
Okay.
So like minus 20,000, minus 30,000 for assume some half of employees.
Okay.
So I want department wise to positive salary, comma, negative salary.
Okay.
So how will you write query for that?
Okay, so output, there should be only 3 columns.
Yes, department, comma, their department total positive salary, comma, department wise total negative salary.
So also let's select
Okay.
department
Okay.
ID, comma, sum,
Okay.
case,
Okay.
when
Okay.
salary greater than 0,
Okay.
then
Okay.
salary,
Okay.
else 0,
Okay.
end,
Okay.
close the bracket as positive,
Okay.
comma, sum of case when
Okay.
salary less than 0, then salary else 0, end, as negative.
Okay.
From table name, group by
Okay.
the column name.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now I'm adding one more column like city.
Okay.
So India wise, so what are the major cities are there? Those cities will be captured here. So now I want Bangalore employees from this table.
Okay, in the same output, you want only Bangalore employees.
Yes.
I will add a where clause, city equal to Bangalore.
Okay, fine. Now there is some data issue for each employee. Some 3 records is there.
Okay.
So and I am adding one more column like join date. So that is different is there. So in 2018 for same employee 2018 also is there, 2019 also join date is there, 2020 also join date is because of some data issue.
Okay.
Now
So one every employee will have 3 joining dates.
yes.
Okay.
Now I want Bangalore employees as per recent join dated records.
We'll add one more condition,
Okay.
and joining date equal to
Okay.
select
Okay.
max of joining date from table name.
Okay.
Group by department ID.
Okay.
Sorry, group by employee ID.
Okay. So what it will give is so you are passing directly aggregate function without giving any column. Group by employee ID you are giving it. In subquery, can you repeat one more time? Maximum
Okay.
case.
Select we'll add one more condition, and
Okay.
okay, we'll have to compare with the department ID.
Okay.
So okay, I will use row number. I will use row number analytical function.
Okay.
So select row number over partition by department ID,
Okay.
order by joining date
Okay.
descending
Okay.
as joining date
Okay.
from employees,
Okay.
where
Okay.
city equal to Bangalore.
Okay.
This I'll keep it as an inline view.
Okay.
Selecting all the columns from this inline view,
Hmm.
where row number equal to 1.
Okay. Okay, so there is 100 employees we have, right?
Yes.
And in that 10 are managers.
10 are managers. Okay.
So I'm adding one more table like manager table. So here only one column is there, that is manager ID.
What is the table name?
Manager.
And managers table, only manager ID is there.
Yes.
And in employees table, we have employee ID, employee name.
Yes, total
Managers
are 100 and in that 90 are employees and 10 are managers.
Okay.
So employee table having 100 records and manager table is having 10 records.
Okay.
So I want a list of manager names in this company.
Okay. So employees again, manager is again an employee of a company. So the query would be like the employees table, I'll keep an alias as E1, and then managers I'll keep it as E2.
Okay.
So select E1 dot E1 dot employee name
Okay.
as managers.
Okay.
Manager from employees E1 from a manager E2,
Okay.
where E2 dot
Okay.
manager ID equal to E1 dot employee ID.
Okay. So how many records it will give?
It will return 10 rows. It will return only the matching records, so 10 rows.
Okay.
Since in manager tables, manager ID is the primary key,
Okay.
it will return 10 rows now.
Okay, fine. If you remove where condition, how many records it will give?
It will return 1000 rows.
Okay, so my expectation is without adding where condition, 10 has to come. I don't want to create performance issue. So if you are checking 1000 records, it will get some delay.
Okay, so same 10 rows has to come without using join.
Yes, without using where condition.
We can use natural join.
Okay, so can you give me the syntax?
Select select E1 dot employee name as managers from employee E1 join manager E2 on E2 dot manager ID equal to E1 dot employee ID.
Okay, so which join you are using here?
EP join.
Equijoin.
Yes.
Is there any types in equijoin?
EP join is like inner join.
Okay. Okay, so I am adding one more column name like city. Did we discuss this one?
Yeah, you're adding one more column called city, okay?
So I want a list of, I think we discussed this Bangalore case, employees case.
What is that? Come again, please. Repeat again, please.
List of all the Bangalore employees.
So list of only Bangalore employees.
Yeah, you already said, right?
Can you please tell me like what query you are looking for so that I can add that in Bangalore?
So list of all the Bangalore employees from employees table.
Select a star from employees where city equal to Bangalore. It will show you all the employees working in Bangalore.
Okay, so there is some data issue. There is for each employee 3 times it is there.
Oh, okay. So you want only the recent joining
Yes.
date for Bangalore city. Okay. So I'll add one more, like in condition, I will add and city equal to Bangalore. That inline view will be added as and city equal to Bangalore.
Okay. So I want recent record.
Yeah, because I used row number analytical function, so it will show you the recent record only.
Okay, fine.
In row number, I have used partition by employee ID, order by joining date, descending.
Correct. Okay. So now I am adding one more column like gender.
Okay.
So in that 0 ones is there. 0 for some of the employees and 1 for some of the employees.
What is 0?
0 is for female and 1 is for male.
Okay.
So can you interchange these zeros and ones?
0 and 1 I will have to insert?
No, you have to interchange. Wherever 0 is there, that you have to make it 1, and wherever 1 is there, those you have to make it 0.
Okay. So we can put decode, gender,
Okay.
comma 0, comma 1,
Okay.
comma 0.
Okay. Apart from decode, any otherwise?
Case.
Okay. Can you give me the syntax?
The table name is employees, column name is gender, and data is 0, 1.
Okay.
So update employees, set gender, equals case.
Okay.
When gender equal to 0, then 1.
Okay.
When gender equal to 1, then 0.
Okay.
Else gender end.
Okay. So can you give fourth highest salary?
From employees table,
Yes.
select distinct salary from employees, order by salary in descending order.
Okay.
So I'll keep this as inline view. And outer query will be like select min of salary from this inline view, where row num less than or equal to 4.
Okay. So I will give 2 dates to you. So can you display in between whatever dates is there, those dates, so you have to display. How will you display it?
Okay. We can use level. You can. Okay. We can put like.
Okay.
Can we put a loop? Can we put a loop in PLSQL begin?
Okay.
End.
Okay.
Inside begin, I'll put for.
Okay.
For a variable in. So first I'll subtract both these dates from dual to get the days difference.
Okay.
So if the days difference is say for example 10.
Okay.
So I'll put it in a variable.
Okay.
So for a in one double dot this variable loop end loop.
Okay.
So with starting date I will add plus this a.
Okay.
So that it will print all the values.
Okay. So there is a word like Sachin Tendulkar. I want to chin, CHIN from that. How will you display it?
Please come again. What's in?
There is a word Sachin Tendulkar.
Okay.
I want to display chin. Sachin, SACHIN is there, right? So I want a chin.
Okay. So you want to display the characters starting from 3, ending at 6.
Ending with N.
Sachin. So yeah, C is 3 and N is 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 6. So we can use substring.
Okay.
Substring Sachin,
Okay.
comma,
Okay.
3,
Okay.
comma 6.
Okay. Do you know about CTE?
In Oracle, we have like a new feature introduced in 11G, which is called as like CTE, which is a common table expression.
Okay.
So if you want to name a temporary result set that exists within the scope of a single statement,
Okay.
then we can use this CTE, which is a subquerying factoring.
Okay. So what are the different types of indexes?
Indexes, like we have invisible indexes, balanced tree indexes,
Okay.
binary tree indexes,
Okay.
and then reverse key indexes,
Okay.
and then unique index.
Okay.
So these are the types of indexes.
Okay. So which one is first? If there is more data.
Binary tree index is first. Sorry, balanced tree index is first.
Okay. What is rise error?
Whoa, sorry, please come again.
Rise error.
Raise error is in exception. We can first declare a user-defined exception.
Okay.
And we can associate it with an error number.
Okay.
And second, the maximum credit, like say for example, like we can define an Oracle error number with a user-defined error message by using pragma exception unit.
Okay.
That we call it as non-predefined exception. And explicitly we can throw an error by using raise command, raise statement.
Okay. So what is the use of pivot?
Pivot is a functionality which is normally used in data warehousing environment.
Okay.
For like it is a kind of like pivot clause, which is used for like cross tabulation query.
Okay.
Where we can convert rows to columns and columns to rows.
Okay. What are ACID properties?
ACID properties, like it perform all the tasks of a transaction by using